Good morning, good morning. All right, so once again, my children are asleep. I have children. Oh my gosh. It's so strange for me to say. It's still strange. Like, years later, I'm saying I have children. But my children are sleeping and stop biting my anklet. I'm just outside on the balcony, drinking my coffee. I'm gonna have to go over there and start pruning some leaves off of the plants. My lettuce doesn't want to grow because it doesn't like how hot it is on the patio. I think maybe in the spring it would probably did fine, but now it's gonna be like 95 degrees today. And my basil is bolting. My sweet basil is wilting because she needs water. The catnip is wilting because it needs water. The mint is thriving. The mint is it's thriving. Both of the mints I have, they're thriving. I'm growing some squash. That's thriving. Thriving very well in the bin that I have like all my compost in. So it's very nutrient dense over there. I know I checked in yesterday with me discussing about, me fulfilling my art, or getting back into, drawing and stuff, even if it is for 30 minutes out the day. I didn't start yesterday because yesterday was just kind of wonky, but today is a great day. Going to the gym. We're going to the neighborhood gym, and then, that's pretty much it. So I'll have time. I'll also have time too when we leave to go to Chicago to go visit family. So I'll have time to do that. Also have time to read. I have like this 500-page book that I'm reading. Apparently it's someone's textbook for school, but I just found it very useful for me and me studying the mind in a more spiritual way. But I have went through so many transitions physically and spiritually within myself. I'm going to discuss this in a minute. It's not going to be long. I'll make it brief, but I was doing yoga at the gym yesterday. It was a group fitness yoga at the Y, so I work out at the Y. And it was only 5 of us in there. So normally when I'm doing yoga, it's never that many. It's more people than that, to the point like I'm getting there late because I'm dropping off my girls. So I'm not able to like get in the front to like look at myself truly. And I look at myself every day. But yesterday in particular, it just hit a little different. Like I just keep going up, like on this high of like, oh, I look great. And I do look great. But yet I go back into my mind to compare myself of, how I looked after I had my firstborn and prior to I had children. And I gotta stop doing that. And I gotta stop telling the man that how I'm feeling, because it's getting old. I just keep going back and forth of how I'm feeling about my body. But I look good. I am actually stronger and faster now than I was in high school. I'm more flexible, faster, and stronger than I was in high school and my 20s, like my early 20s, even in my mid 20s. It's like now this body is different. Like she's transitioned differently into this person. Like mentally, I'm stronger because raising 2 kids while your man is at work is challenging in its ways because I'm dealing with a lot of emotions with 2 children, even though they're my children, but I'm still dealing with emotions and correcting it in the best way possible, giving them my life. It's challenging, but you gotta do what you gotta do to be the perfect, like be not the perfect parent, but perfect for them to where their childhood will benefit from it the most, like my mom. But my body is stronger now, and I'm going into my 30s. I'll be 30 in like the next 11 weeks ish. And I just gotta remind myself mentally, like, I am okay. Like, the only issue I'm just having, like, I love how my legs look. I always said I wanted Dexter's mom's legs, and I have them. Her waist is just smaller than mine, but of course she's a cartoon. But they emphasize on her thighs because she's a mom. And I'm like, wow, look at that. I have Dexter's mom thighs. See my plants. And it's just my only issue that I was really having and ruminated on was my belly. And it's like, I feel like I need to heal her because this is crazy. Like there's some healing that needs to be done because I keep going back to my stomach, like my problem area. And then I had like a C-section, an unplanned C-section. So it's not more so the cut that bothers me because I don't care. It's just more so I don't think I had to have a C-section. And I was ruminating on that for so long. I got over it, but not really to the point that it's still fearful for me because that was unplanned. And, it was just different from my first. It was traumatizing. But like my stomach, my womb area is where I know I need to do some healing and take some time for myself, like away from my kids, away from people, and to just sit and, properly thank my body that we are still here, properly thank her for, birthing 2 beautiful children. And, she hasn't given me any problems because I've been taking care of her as far as like, knowing what to put in my body, knowing what to feed her, how to nourish her, shit like that. I know I'm talking like in third person, but this is how I see myself. But yeah, my stomach is like my problem area, and it's just because like I'm trying to fit to my old clothes, and this time around, like because I had a second child, it's like I know my core is weaker. But she's getting stronger. I feel that she's getting stronger because I'm able to do planks for 30 seconds now. I'm not back up to a minute yet, which is okay, but I'm definitely able to do side planks for sure. Only thing I'm not able to do is just pull myself up like I used to, like doing pull-ups. And I was able to do 10. Now I'm able to do 1. But progress. We ain't there yet, but that's okay. But I need to stop doing that to myself. Stop doing that to myself. It's motherhood. Like, I know mothers do it. They pick up themselves, and I need to stop doing it because I have two beautiful. I have girls. I have girls that I don't want them to pick up themselves, and it's not because I look at other women and stuff like that. It's just how I see and how I saw myself. I painted myself prior to me getting pregnant because I was just so happy with how I looked. And that was back in 2020. I was just so proud. I used to just draw and paint myself, like, because I was just so happy with myself. Then I got pregnant. And then it was just hard for me to cope with, not being pregnant. Yeah, it was hard for me to cope being pregnant because I wasn't ready at that time. And all these other things and stuff, but yeah, that's it. I'm gonna talk to myself kindly, love myself more, appreciate my body for what she's doing. She birthed two beautiful babies. She is here raising two beautiful babies. And my family, I feel it. I see my babies thriving in love, and they're nourished. They're brave. These girls are so brave, and I admire them so much. And I'm like very, I'm in all the fields, all the positive words. Like, they're determined, they're blessed, they're protected, just all these things. And I'm doing that, so I need to give myself more credit. That's all. Just give myself more credit for what I'm doing with them, because I see it. Baby had her first recital. Baby girl is just feeling like she is on top of the world, and I love that. And no one's gonna knock her down. Not as long as I'm around and her daddy around, and I'm not gonna knock them down from off the. They're on the pedestal. I need them to be on the pedestal because I gotta put myself out on the pedestal, and they got to see that. But it's mom vibes for the morning. That's how I'm feeling. But we're here. We're thriving. We're well. We're healthy. We are abundant. We are loved. We are blessed. We are all the good things. You guys take care and enjoy your morning. Enjoy the Friday. Girl got paid today. And we're going to get these plants together. All right, take care.